Let's see this question. Well, given the function is an even function, right? What does even function mean? Even function means if we plug in negative x, if the input is negative x, and the function value is still the same. So when we plug in negative x, what do we get? So we get negative x e raised by negative x divided by e raised by negative ax minus 1. Right? So that means those two equal to each other. Now let's simplify this. So let's multiply the numerator and denominator with e raised by ax. E raised by ax. Basically, we want to simplify this e raised by negative ax term. So when we do that, the numerator will get a negative x e raised by a minus 1 times x, right? Because this is basically negative 1x. Then we factor out x, so we have a minus 1 times x. The denominator, when we multiply this term with this term, negative ax plus ax, 0. E to the 0 is 1. So we got 1 minus 1 times e raised by ax. All right. Now compare the both sides. So the left-hand side will have denominator e raised by ax minus 1. The right-hand side, we have 1 minus e raised by. So what we could do is we could apply this negative sign in the denominator. In that case, we get x times e raised by a minus 1x divided by, now negative e term become positive, e raised by x minus 1. Now we have the same denominator on both sides. So basically, all can be rewrite. So the left-hand side, we have x e raised by x divided by e raised by ax minus 1. So I'll try to solve this equation now. First, we see a will not be 0. Because if a is 0, we get e raised by 0 minus 1 in the denominator. E raised by 0, which is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. That will cause 0 in the denominator, which is not defined in mathematics. So we know x, right? X or a cannot be 0. So if x cannot be 0, we can divide by x on both sides. Divide x on the left-hand side, divide x on the right-hand side. So get rid of this x. Since the denominator is the same, okay, that means the numerator has to be the same. So that means e to the x on the left-hand side equals to e to the a minus 1x. On both sides, base e, so that means x equals to a minus 1x. Well, remember, x cannot be 0, so we divide by x on both sides. Get that 1 equals to a minus 1. Well, add 1 on both sides, so a equals to 2. That's it. That's our solution. A equals to 2.